In this video, we're going to take a look at how Recycly helps you manage your assets and their attributes, and including how it manages changes in those attributes over time, such as repairs, upgrades, and demanufacturing, as well as how Recycly helps you manage traceability of all assets as they move through your warehouse. So the first thing to mention is Recycly is fully customizable in terms of the asset types that it lets you manage. If we take a look in our asset types app, we can see that. So we do ship with a number of example asset types, but you have complete control over these. So if I just drill into desktop PC, for example, now there's quite a lot of detail against each asset type. I'm just going to look specifically at the attributes that in future videos we can dive into more detail about and all the settings on this screen. But we're looking at this desktop PC asset type, and you can see I've got various information here. If I look at the asset type attributes, so these are all the information about desktop PCs that Recycly knows about. So all the things you'd expect: manufacturer, serial numbers, grades, list of CPUs, etc., etc. And you have the option here to add additional attributes as well. So as I mentioned, we don't make specific assumptions about all the things you need to know. You can be as detailed or as not detailed as you need to with your specific Recycly instance. So let's have a look now at how that setup then manifests itself within your inventory. So if I switch over to the inventory app. So the inventory app is showing us everything that we currently got in our warehouse. And you can see it's giving us a list here. We can see on the left hand side I can filter this, so I can just look at desktop PCs, for example, or I can look at laptops. Another thing to mention just quickly while we're here is that all lists in Recycly have got a really good way of drilling into the information. So, for example, if I can group this list by manufacturer and then by model, and now straight away I'm looking at all the assets in the list by manufacturer. Then I can drill into Dell, for example, and then I can see I've got 4 Latitude laptops here. Desktop PC there as well. So yes, this group by functionality is available everywhere, and Recycly is a really powerful way to manage your data. But let's just have a look at a specific item. So let's have a look at this laptop. So this laptop, if I look here at the attributes tab on this laptop, if I scroll down, you can see here this is where all of the different attributes that have been captured against this laptop are actually shown. So Recycly has the concept of snapshots. So you can see we've got here an initial value and then the current value. So what this means is this is what we initially booked into our system, and this is what the value is as of now. You can see the most recent thing we've done is we've actually done a demanufacture on this particular laptop, so we've obviously taken some bits out of it. If I click on the snapshots tab, you can actually see from here the actual history of what's happened with this laptop, so including basically what's happened. So we had some additional details from our customer. We then did the inspection. We then ran the laptop through Blanco, and then we've done our demanufacture process. You can see the complete history. And I can actually click into one of these, for example, this Blanco one, and I can see, right, this is what we thought it was, and then actually what Blanco's done is it's now filled in all the details. So it's added the CPUs, it's added the memory, and it's added the data storage devices. And so the other thing that we capture against an asset, so we've got the attributes and the snapshots, which is the descriptions of this asset. And also another important thing to track is where this asset actually is in our warehouse, so that we can prove to the customer that we've been very careful with how we've handled their items. So that information is available on our moves history tab. If I click onto that, so I can see all stock transactions in Recycly have a source and a destination. So I can see initially the laptop came in from our customer and it was received into our main stock area. Then just today it's been moved from the main stock area into storage area 1. So all that traceability is there, easy for you to access. that's a good. Hopefully, that's a useful introduction to how we manage traceability within Recycly. If you'd like more information about Recycly, there's much more on our website. We have FAQs, release history, and pricing. And yeah, look forward to hearing from you if you're interested. Thank you. Bye.